have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe. Our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. My life has value.
And after all, Piers, they are politicians. They wouldn't lie to us, would they?
Conspiracies, lies, and more dirty lies than the government tells us.
We're already fascist, Piers. They wouldn't lie to us, would they?
It makes it sound like we shouldn't trust anything that the American history books tell us. Why is all that stuff out there so wrong? How come there's no mainstream debate on the errors?
Well, it's very difficult because if the conspiracy involves the government, then who is it that investigates the government? The government?
What could be done to obligate politicians to investigate these conspiracies? Any ideas?
They lie to us, yet if we lie to them, we go to jail. We're already fascist, Piers. Find it astounding. Definition of fascism is when corporations take over the government. And after all, Piers, they are politicians. They wouldn't lie to us.
You're basically endorsing a form of fascism, aren't you?
We're already fascist, Piers. Build a system based completely on bribery. You bribe the politician, you get what you want. You don't bribe them, you don't get anything. Now, in the private sector, if we do that, we go to jail. Well, how come the road doesn't go both ways? Why is it just one way?
An operation and Abbottabad that took out Bin Laden.
We can go to the political side. Deep down in my gut, I got a bad feeling because my government lies to me so often, I don't know what I can believe anymore.
Do you believe that Osama bin Laden is dead? Do you believe that Osama bin Laden is dead? Do you believe that Osama bin Laden is dead?
They lied to me on the rescue of Jessica Lynch. They lied about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and they lied about ties to Al-Qaeda.
Do you believe that Osama bin Laden is dead?
Once a frog man, once a seal, always one. I'm proud of them. They're the best guys to do the job. They're the most highly trained. They will get the job done. Give them a hoo-yah. Bribery. You have to bribe the parties, bribe the candidates. If we do that in the private sector, we go to jail. Yet we have a complete political system based upon bribery. And so these uprisings that are happening right now, we don't know really who's behind them. It was almost like they ignored it because they wanted it to happen.